Power off.
What the hell is going on here? No, that's not it. That's not what it is. That's supposed to be that. Let me think. Let me think. All right. Everything happens for a reason. Let me get y'all a quick commercial. Get y'all a quick commercial here, man. Get y'all a quick commercial. Population of people in this country that have no voice. I have to come and represent for a large population of people in this country that have no voice. Their choice is snatched away from them. In one moment, in 1 second, in the blink of an eye, their innocence, their right to choose is snatched away. And it's the wrong thing to do for me to turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to their silent screams, their muffled voices. What am I talking about? I'm talking about rape, sexual assault, child abduction, human trafficking, domestic violence. A large population of people living in this country are living in fear of the next time it's going to happen, the first time it might happen. They're not safe, they're not protected, and we as a society have not done enough to make sure that they're good. We have not done enough as a society to make sure this problem comes to a halt, to cease to exist. We have not done enough, people, not anywhere near enough. But now there's an opportunity. The Guardian Ear device gives everyone a response. So we have to get behind it, support the movement right now. Go into your pockets, go into your purses, go into bank accounts, and donate to this cause. It's my voice that you're going to hear. The next time someone tells you they were beaten, hit, they were afraid of being beaten or hit. The next time you hear of someone that you know or someone that they know who have been raped or sexually assaulted, my voice telling you, you should have donated. You should have gotten behind the movement. You should have made sure that you did something, that you liked and shared the post, that you made sure it went viral, that donating to this cause became a thing, a major thing, until the device is funded, fully funded and developed, and on the persons of those who are the most vulnerable amongst us. Listen to me. It'll be my voice that you hear telling you to get up and do something. Get out in the community, knock on doors, make phone calls, talk to local politicians, tell them, where is my state money? Where's my federal money? Give this guy whatever he needs to get it done. Because there's a large population of us living in constant fear. A large population of us who just can't get themselves out of this predicament who don't even know it even exists until it happens. A large population. I'm talking about 48 women an hour. It's unacceptable, people. We must make a change today. I've done my part. I've done the groundwork. I've done the research. The Guardian Gear Tech wearable will stop it in its tracks. But I need your help. I need you to reach out and donate today. Whatever you have, give to the Guardian Gear device and the end of rape, abduction, and domestic violence.
I did it. You see how it's...
That's it.
We did it.
You did it. You can do it.
The path to I Did It starts at AutoZone. Get in the zone.
We've recently released our
All right. Got myself together. Kind of had to get right. For a historic night of podcasting. So, what many of you don't know is we're at 200 episodes. 200. Between Husband Ready, the spinoffs, and the Raw You're a Mess broadcast. 200 shows. Hey, let me get that power cord, please. I gotta charge this thing up. I want to give myself a round of applause. Taibu Muaddi right here, man, hosted You're a Mess, celebrating 200 episodes. That is a milestone, no matter how you look at it. That's a lot of perseverance. It's a lot of support from my team. Shout out to my cousins, man, for rocking with me. Getting it done properly. Mix this thing up. Gotta celebrate, man, success. Thank you very much. I gotta give y'all a little bit of this, man. This is so hot. Gotta give y'all this heat. I came this far on trust. Lord help me, my mind is a mess. I'm stressed. Lord help me, open the window up into my heart. I can do nothing without you, oh God. I'm praying to stay in your grace. And I'm a heathen who believes I need a healing from this mess. It must be a test, Lord help me. I want to give y'all a little bit of that flavor, man. Coming in, man. Uh-oh. Right on time.
MVP, baby.
Man, what is that velvet on your chest? Don Rico, everybody, the people's choice, man. What's going on, family?
Man, I'm laid back, man. You caught me. You caught me on a sleepy moment. I'm sleepy as hell, but I'm woke.
Bro, let me tell you, the ladies, they all stuck on Super Dumb, bro. I'm trying to give them the game, and they are not showing up. fellas, even though I'm going in on y'all this week, keep playing them, keep dogging them, keep using them. They don't want to do any better. What they say,
Use them
huh?
and abuse them, but not physically abuse them. You got to know how to abuse them with not being physical. Hands off. You got to know how to hands off abuse them.
The speaker's coming.
Can you hear me?
The wire is not over here. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I'm sorry, Don. My bad. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get my sound effects joint going.
Goofy. Wide open. It's over with. Now I'm watching the Monday Night Football too.
Who's playing?
The Cardinals and the Patriots.
Oh, okay.
Patriots did a pick six. No, they did a fumble and ran it back. Now dude was just wide open. There's 3 defenses. Oh my God. That's just the man. I would have been fighting somebody on the team. You got somebody that wide open? Come on, man.
Look, check it out. It's hard for me to do a podcast and going on the fellas, you know what I'm saying? And the ladies don't come and hop in and be like, yeah, what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like it's tough for me to understand what that whole thing entails. Like, how come they, I mean, we can, you know what? I can literally Google and go on to my search engine. I bet we'll find at least 5 podcasts immediately where women are crying the blues. Oh, he dogged me. He took all my money. He ruined my credit. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bluetooth pairing.
And then we'll get it, and then we'll have the nerve to literally act like they don't have no way to change things. It's just hopeless. I give up on dating. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So here I am doing a podcast where I'm like, I'm finna go in on the fellas for a whole month. And outside of Shay, I had 1 female on here.
Right.
What's up with that, bro? Help me understand how come the women they just.
Where's the one girl that was coming on? What's her name?
Talia?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Nah, she be in the comment section. She hopped on that one time.
Yeah.
But you wasn't there.
Right. I was there for a second. Remember, I hopped on and hopped off.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need more women's input on everything because it makes it more interesting. Shay too soft spoken. We need somebody like a tiger. That's going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tyrena, she used to do that. I ain't gonna lie. Tyrena, she used to come with that energy.
Multiple choice Monday, right?
You seen the post. What do you think?
I ain't even look at it. I ain't gonna lie. I just seen you on there. I seen it. I seen your thing. I've been so busy, bro. I swear, I'm just doing a lot of stuff, trying to get everything ready for everything. So I seen you pop up like tonight. Woo, I just hit the thing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even read it.
Are women able to assess the actual cost of dating today's modern male? Here's the question. Here's the multiple choice question right here. What's the biggest expense / cost to women that begin a new relationship with a man? A, emotional expenses. B, financial. C, mental. D, physical. Or E, time.
And say it again. Say the question again.
What's the biggest expense or cost to women that begin a new relationship with a man? A, emotional, B, financial, C, mental, D, physical, as in her body count going up, or E, time, as in time she spent or time she's wasted.
I'd say emotional.
Break it down.
Because women has been in past relationships tend to drag baggage into the other one. And they tend to dip back. It's like they can't let go of their past, but they past destroyed them.
Donald Rico, the people's choice, baby. But giving y'all the real ladies. Listen to the brothers. They're giving y'all, he's giving you the game. Now, women blame. I know one woman that blames the man for dipping back. Like she's like, he won't let me go. He keeps stringing me along. Is it the man's fault that she dips back?
It can't be the man's fault because the man ain't forcing her to do nothing. If she know he's stringing her along, then she just being a goofy. She's having false hope. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
maybe it'll be different this time.
He's not telling her that she's a goofy. Like, you goofy. Come over here and give me some.
No, he ain't telling her that, but she's got to feel like one, knowing like ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna change. She gonna keep dipping back. Cause if he sees that she's dipping back, he know he got her. So he gonna do whatever he wanna do. You know what I'm saying? Treat her like he wanna treat her, have her when he want her, and that's not gonna let her grow and go forward in the next relationship. Because she's gonna have like I said, the false hope.
We're gonna clap it up for that one, bro. I mean, I don't really need anybody to watch my podcast to validate how important it is to the culture. All right. I appreciate you giving it to them in the raw. It's important that they know. But this month, I'm going in on the fellas. So I want all the fellas out there, no matter how you answer this question, to realize that this is what we do to women, right? You know what I'm saying? We're expensive one way or another when they date us. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, totally.
Break it down.
We're expensive, like I say, in the mental aspect. We're expensive in the physical aspect because we're, you know, it's another body count. You know what I'm saying? And then we hit them. Hey, like my man Finesse 2 times say, sock it to my pockets, baby. Sock it to my pockets. You feel me? And also time. Because the time that they might waste, you know, with us doing whatever we want to do to them. Shit, no. The time waits for no man. She done had about 5 or 6 flings. She was 25, 26 then. Now she's 39. You know what I'm saying? So the time keeps ticking. Really, after you hit the hit out of your 20s, you the old female in the club. When
Wow.
you 30
Wow.
with 3 kids. You feel me?
Keep going. You killing it right now.
30 with 3 kids, you in the club, but then you keep going and you get more miles on you, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to get that oil to say high mileage now. Now you 38, 39, still trying to figure out what's going on.
Wow.
It goes fast. It's just realistically, bro.
So
I've seen it. You know how the females be looking fine as ever. 25, 26, 27, fine. Then the mileage get high, and they're 30, 32 now, and you starting to see the tread on the tires is getting low. So they try to upgrade it with these BBLs. Hey, don't get it wrong. I love women, man. But a lot of women are lost in the sauce, bro. And what I mean by that is just like, you know good and well that, you know what I'm saying, if you've been messing with somebody this long, 5, 6, 7 years, they're not gonna change. The same with a man, with a woman. She's going out there getting sneaky links, getting booty calls, coming in late at night, partying all night. Man, look, ain't nothing open at 12 o'clock but legs and hotels.
On what?
I'm just being real with you. If she's in the club, every week in the club, you're looking for something. If you got a man, and a good man at that, why are you in the club every week? In there, and then look, when Glorilla comes on, the F nigga free, all these women that are supposed to be in relationships are hopping around. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, you know, I was look, 2 different times I was actually riding with a chick I was kicking it with in the past. And those songs, you be wondering, right? So like I was riding with one chick I was kicking it with, and that song came on, don't tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him. You know what I'm saying? She started
Right.
I'm like, you know, in your head, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be sitting next to me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just. You know what? I can't go in on the women right now. It's all about going in on the fellas. The other chick, I'm talking about, like, what was the song like that came on? Like, it was something where it was just like, you know, I think it was that Pitbull song, like, don't tell your boyfriend and meet me at the whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it was crazy. It's like you sitting right next to me. Like, we live together. Like, what's going on with you? Like, it'd be eye-opening. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like,
I mean, I don't know. I be laughing. I just laugh at the Glorilla one because all of them be fronting like they ain't got nobody, but they really do. But they just like it's a catchy verse. It's a catchy, you know what I'm saying?
I still want to go in on the fellas. So I have this whole month set up to go in on us, but like they not supporting it, bro. It's like y'all don't not support the me going on the fellas one and I come on the show and then later on down the line act like y'all deserve something for real. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all deserve, like, ain't gonna be no more pity parties for you females if y'all don't come on the show and support the shows. That's about y'all. That's to help y'all. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. I want to help the sisters out by going in on the fellas, but it's like y'all not busy. Y'all not doing nothing. Not at 10 o'clock at night. Them kids should be in bed. It's too many moms that's single for one, and that's two letting them kids be their friend instead of being kids. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie. That's why I had to check myself and my kids. Like, look, we play around in the house. You know, I always like to have fun, laugh, joke, whatever. But then when we're in public, it's a whole nother thing. We're not playing and joking no more. And they still want to do that. So if somebody else see them, you know what I'm saying? I need that chair right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They'll think, like, your kids is wild. Your kids is this. Because we'll be playing in the crib, laughing, joking, and just messing around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to have fun with my kids, but it's still a limit that you can't be like their friend.
Right.
Because think that you're their friend and forget, damn, this is my dad. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you different than me, folks, because I tell you right now, fam. I always tell my kids, I can play with you, but don't never play with me.
Right, exactly.
Flat out.
And you know, that's what my kid's mom said too. She's like, I don't never play with these kids. Ain't no playing. She's so strict though. She is like,
No. I'm saying because of what you just said. I'm glad
Yeah,
I
of
always
course.
told my kids that, like, they don't know when it's appropriate because they kids.
right,
That's why I tell them I'll play with you because I love you. You know, I know you expect that from time to time, but don't never play with me.
right. That's love. Round of
Never,
applause.
never.
Round of applause. Round of applause. He said, hey, that goes for women, grandmas, you know, dads, whatever. Just let them know that I'm a living witness to it. Don't do it because you have to get it back in check. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even a mean parent. I'm a real flexible one. I'm an understanding parent because I wasn't a great kid, but I want them to be better, you know? I just preach education, man. Just get educated. Don't be in school messing around. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can have friends and all that. Just like, did I tell you? I told you my daughter broke her leg, right?
I still think that you
No,
have to
yeah,
do what you
no.
have to do, but
My baby mom, my kid's mother, end up seeing it. Dude, the kid did push her. And he got suspended or whatever, but it's like I told my daughter they were horse playing. So she had, I guess, hit him. He hit her. She hit him. He hit her. Whatever the case may be. She takes off running, ends up with a broken femur. Stop playing so much. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, the bottom line is, you know, like, look, we have the right to have expectations, right?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with my kids. I tell them I might not be in y'all live as much as I would like to be. All right, that's noted. But that don't mean as your father, as the human being that helped your mom make you, I'm not. That doesn't deny me right to have expectations of you.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that being the case, it's like, Don, you tell me, how does a child or a young person take that kind of statement? You know what I'm saying? Coming from dad, not mom, but coming from dad.
Some of them try to rebel against it. Some try to get, you know, they try to, some try to rebel or some try to get, you know, and then some will just honor it. You know what I'm saying? Know that, you know, oh, this is my father. He ain't playing around. You know what I'm saying? This is what he wants me to do. He wants me to do this because it's best for me. It's hard, eh? I ain't gonna lie. Nowadays, in the last 4 or 5 years, it's hard to raise kids in this era because they're all worried about social media and who's gonna laugh at them, and we're doing this, we're doing that. Just like I told my daughter, I said, now you see all them people that you try to impress at your school, and you do this and you do that, ain't none of them over there helping you, ain't none of them did nothing for you. Your leg is broke. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no little. Your femur's broke. Not just your leg, your femur, the biggest bone in your body. This should be a well-taught lesson. Stop playing around, listen to your parents, go to school, do what you do. Now your whole basketball season is ended. You know what I'm saying? You got to rehab your leg. You probably ain't going to be able to play volleyball. We don't know what's going to happen when track comes back. They just
at 12 years old, like, kids fighting is one thing because they can only do so much damage to each other. You be thinking that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's hard to really go in on a 12-year-old for horse playing, male or female. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at that age, I mean, we fought a lot back in our day at that age.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like nobody was breaking nobody's jaw. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We was just throwing fists and, maybe get a little bloody, a little bruised. But, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like people was getting pumpkin heads. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
at that age, it's like, how hard do you really go in on kids that age for doing stuff? It's a freak accident. But you're correct. And I want to give you a round of applause. You're correct, man. Sometimes you have to learn a lesson the hard way, but hopefully you learn it because there's a lot to be done after that, right? So your daughter, you know what I'm saying? When something happens, it might be just God focusing you in a different direction of something you're good at.
Exactly.
But to your point, that lesson may have cost you something you love to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Her life purpose might be now heading a different direction and still just as beautiful, but it sure denied her what? By her disobedience. And like, I know you told her stop playing so much, but whatever. I feel that. So that cost her something, right? Lessons should cost you something. A real life lesson should cost you something.
He got smacked.
All right. Taibu Muad'Dib right here, man. Right now, we going in. So this was my my thoughts about the topic. All right. My thoughts about the topic is this. You see these different things that it costs a woman to have a relationship. I want them to think about it, right? I want them to look at a guy like you or a guy like me and ask themselves, what's it going to cost me in these 5 different ways to date this man? You think that'll help him?
It might, it might give him some insight on what the challenge is going to be. Because I know if somebody's dating me, it's rough.
But why? I mean, why is it rough for them?
I got certain standards. I got certain needs. I just got certain ways I do things. And, I mean, I compromise too, but it's just you gotta be on top of your game. You know what I'm saying? I don't play games like kids and all that. Damn, he got knocked out.
You say she has to be on top of her game.
Yeah, that means she gotta be able to be a real woman, be respectful, be Dang, that was so whack. Where's the blockers at?
Which team you going for?
Name one of them. But I like to see good football.
Right.
They let the Patriots just come in. That man came straight in unblocked. Nobody touched that man.
Nobody. Well, look, I'm trying to go somewhere with this real quick, man. I'm trying to get folks off in here still, even this late hour. I don't know if Shay's gonna do it right or wrong segment, but what I do know is that I'm gonna put all the women on shame alert. It's the second week. All right, I'm putting all the women on shame alert right now. Y'all all suspect right now. All right, because y'all supposed to be in here getting a vibe and getting this game I'm giving y'all. All right, bottom line. So here's the deal. I'm gonna go through them, right? I'm gonna go through the answers.
and we're gonna get on up out of here, all right?
Yeah.
All right. What's the score?
27-13 New England. AJ Green is just garbage now.
All right.
He don't do nothing.
What's the biggest expense / cost to a woman that begins a new relationship with a man? All right. So you say it's emotional. That's your answer.
Yeah, I mean all of them really, but
well, no, I'm saying if you look overall at what a woman goes through with a man, and to your point earlier, you say you put them through a little something. I don't think that emotional is the biggest cost, because their emotions are based on their perspective. So all the woman has to do is change her perspective about what she's been through, man, and it'll change her life. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
If a woman changes her perspective at any given time in her life, it'll change how she views her past, how it views what she's doing, and where she wants to go in life. So I'll say it's not emotional. That's not the biggest cost, because that may be one of the easiest ones to handle and deal with. Look, and then here's the craziest part. After this podcast right here, this episode number 200, thank you very much. 200 episodes, baby. After 200 episodes, if they try to act like they're so emotionally hurt after this episode right here, you know it's hogwash.
Right.
Financial. It ain't tricking if you got it. A lot of these women's got it, so that they tricking. A lot of them got it. You know what I'm saying? They are really tricking off out here for real. Dating, prostitution, all over the place.
God damn.
So I really can't say that.
How'd they get the ball back?
That's the biggest expense.
It was. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the down.
So I can't even say that that's the biggest expense is financial, because at the end of the day, if they got money or they're getting money in, it's no big deal. It's not really a cost. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Mental. I want to say that mental is the safest answer. It's not the answer I would choose, but it's the safest one. You want to guess why?
Yeah, mental is a big one. But I wouldn't as you keep going, I'll tell you which one, the other one that I think.
I always give a safe answer. If you choose mental, that's the safest choice.
Right.
In case you don't really know. Because when you with a woman, and you know this for true, Don, you're going to affect the way that she thinks and views the world by her experience with you. Right?
True.
So that's what's going to change no matter what. When a woman begins a new relationship with a man, it's going to change her mind about the world, period. Either to the better or to the worse, but it's going to affect her mentally, period.
Right.
There's no way around that. That's how, as social beings, it's going to change it. That's the safest answer. Physical, the body count. On my show, it doesn't seem like the guys or the girls, mainly the girls, care about their body count anymore. So we'll just toss that. I just put it in there.
Their body counts. Like, I know men's body count. You know, I'm speaking for me and, you know, a few people that, you know, been on the show body count, but women's body counts are up. They're at an all-time high.
100 bodies.
100 beds, 100 bodies. 100 bodies, 100 thotties. Man.
It is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
So
they try to be us. That's what it is.
Well, that's not even possible. But so that's what I say. I just threw physical in there just for the fun. You know what I'm saying? But since nobody cares, since the guys that come on the show are dating chicks with high body counts, and the women that come on the show say they have the right to have 100 bodies, I just threw that in there, right, for the conversation piece. Time. Ladies, don't let these bogus, bust down, broke, bummy, purposeless men do what Don Rico said, take time out your life that you can't get back.
Now that's the one that I say is a big one. Time, because you can't get that back. You can't get that time back.
All right. When you look at that man, ladies, before you date that man, is he worth your time? The time it's going to take to get to know him, for him to get to know you, for you to love him right, for him to love you right, for y'all kids to get along, for you to get along with your kids. Is it worth that time?
And the only way you can know is if you take the risk. Unless there's signs early and you got to get up out of there. But
they're not doing that. As soon as they open up their legs, look, are you and I willing to admit that these females, as soon as they open up their legs to a man, they're always open to him?
No, I wouldn't agree that. With some women, if you have certain connections, but some women be like, now I'm not saying it's a small percentage that you might crack her once or twice, and then she might be, on to the next. I'm telling you how they doing it out here. You'll be cracking her in the next 2-3 weeks. You'll see her in a bar with somebody else.
Okay, so is this a different population of the women? Because you said that mainly they be dipping back. That's why. So I'm throwing it out.
What I mean about dipping back is when what you were saying, if I crack her, she's always gonna come back. That's still early. You might crack her on the second, third date. I'm saying women that have history with men, like exes, like ex of mine, an ex of yours, that don't want to let go, but that has another relationship but wants to dip back with their ex that they had history with. Not just somebody they just got cracked by a couple times. You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant. If you meet a girl and in a week, it might take you whatever. If you crack her within a week, you crack her once Monday, you crack her again Tuesday or Thursday, and then, that's not really no history. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about people that have histories, how they like to double back.
But I'm saying sometimes abstinence can make the heart go fonder. You bust her down good. Y'all just might not be connected to where the time matches. But
True.
Every time,
not. Hey, look, now you're absolutely right about that. Oh, he hurt something, man. He didn't even get hit. He tore his ACL.
What are the actual costs, and what's the biggest expense to women that begin a new relationship?
ACL.
Are women able to assess the actual cost of dating today's modern male? We talk about the modern woman, but we don't talk enough about the modern male. Is the modern male being raised for family? Last week, I said men don't want a family, they want legacy. So what we're doing right here is we're exploring just the different ways that men, in a vampire-esque statement, sucks the blood, sucks the life blood out of women. Women, you have to understand this. I'm putting all the secrets out there so that y'all know. You know what I'm saying? The decision making that y'all dealing with, y'all going clean in, and y'all not realizing that each and every man you deal with is capable of bringing you down, all the way down. He can bring you down emotionally, financially, mentally, physically. You know, your time, until you feel like, man, you wasted all. If you waste 3 months or 3 years or 13 years, it's all on you. It's all on you. People use this statement, be intentional. You've heard folks say that, right, Don?
Yeah.
Be intentional, ladies, because the men are. Oh, yeah. We know we're sleeping with the enemy. So we're intentional about what we're doing. If a guy's playing the lazy role, I don't care.
He should have went that way.
If he's playing the lazy role, that doesn't mean he's lazy. That might just be that's what gets him the game. That's what works for him. He don't listen to me. Anything I say to him, it's not gonna matter. He's just playing the role like that. He's intentional about what he's doing. Period. So y'all got to make sure that y'all understand that we're out here, man, to get ours. Bottom line. If you want to come on the show at any time to promote what you got going on, to promote your podcasting, to promote your business, I welcome you. We can get that thing done. I appreciate everybody for jumping in here tonight. Yeah, I'm excited about what's to come in the future for the show. Shout out to Bella Christie. Shout out to Bella Christie and her lounge she has coming. It's tax time coming up. We definitely have vendors doing that. All you tattoo artists out there with your shops, come on here and show what you got going on. If y'all got, the tattoo thing going on, I need a little touch up, and I want to finish this arm with the tribal markings and all that, all the way down to the sleeve. Get that powerful onk on my forearm, do the whole sleeve. So I got to holler at somebody about that. Just letting you all know, man, what's coming down the pike for Euromess. I'm loving this new remix. I've got two beats and 2 hooks, but no verses yet. But that's all right, man, because I'm faithful. I'm gonna get that thing done for y'all. Man of my word. I have no idea what that's all about.
Life is hard. Hope I make it. It's a risk, but I'll take
No
it.
idea what that's
Like I'm
about.
living stuck in the basement.
We gonna go. We just gonna go with it though.
Life is hard, but I'll make it.
we
I can't wait a
gonna
long
go with
time.
this
I'm
thing.
anxious. I just gotta get off the pavement so they hear me across the nation.
I don't know. That's deep. Don't want to give me the beat. I'm trying to connect. Won't let me. I've come this far on trust. Lord help me. My mind is stressed. I'm a mess. Lord help me. Open the window up into my heart. I can do nothing without you, oh God. I'm praying to stay in your grace. And I'm a heathen, need a heathen. I believe that I'm a mess. It must be a test, Lord help me. All right. That's the new hook. This is the new show. This is the new look. Taibu Muad'Dib. You guys are going to get the realest content. Stay tuned tomorrow as I continue to go in on ladies counting up the actual cost. Ladies, count the actual cost of your dating practices. You might can't afford it. Taibu Muad'Dib, that's the show.